Let's start off with a rabbit hole. All of a sudden, the segment's 50 minutes long tonight, America. I can tell you that.
No rabbit holes.
Called Gummies or Joints Be Damned. We are talking NFL playoffs. It is the divisional round. This is the best weekend of the season. These 8 teams are all legitimately here. I think we all agree they belong here. And all 4 of these games are going to be good this weekend. Yep. I'd be shocked if there's a blowout. Anyway.
I mean, last weekend was pretty damn good.
There was.
Yeah.
It was
really
very good. I think the one, and it wasn't a
Patriots game was.
Well, that was a defensive. That was a rough.
Yeah. It wasn't fun to watch, but
I will say the Chargers kept it close longer than I thought they
Their
would.
defense is very good. They were 3rd in the league in sacks, and they got after them.
Yeah.
The Patriots had to adjust, and look, no one up there thought they were going to blow them out, and they because of this defense, and assuming that Herbert is a good quarterback, which he is, that he would keep them in it. Herbert had a bad game. That's part of it. The part of it is that, Dan Orlovsky said this, and I've never heard Dan Orlovsky actually say this, because they were reviewing a few of the Patriots' coverages in 3rd and long, whatever, and he's looking at the tape, and Dan Orlovsky, I swear to God, says this on the camera. I don't even know what coverage.
Matthew.
I've watched this. I don't know how many times. I can't tell you if it's cover 2, cover 3, cover 1, half man, half. I don't know what the hell it is. He's like, and if I could run it back 5 times and couldn't figure it out, imagine being Justin Herbert in real time and having 3 seconds to figure it out.
Yeah.
And he made that was a great point.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's a great point. It's
a low bar if Dan Orlovsky can't read the coverage. I mean, that guy would have ran out of the back of the end zone.
That's why he's an analyst. That's why he's an analyst.
Like, dude, Dan Orlovsky couldn't even figure out his coverage. He couldn't figure out quite a few coverages.
No, as a player, but as an analyst, now he's actually very good at it. Matthew Stafford aside. The weekly blow. Aside. I'm just saying.
The weekly kneel down.
The weekly cum dumpster sets in the Parks and SoFi parking lot. Anyway, the point is that Orlovsky said this, and this is why the Texans have a problem this weekend. Everybody's talking about their defense. Well, how is their offense going to get to 10 points if Drake May doesn't turn the ball over? Yeah. So that's one thing. This Chicago Ram game, that's going to be. It's going to be cold. It's going to be cold, but they're going to score points, though.
Yeah,
this is going to be a shootout.
Everything's going to be the opposite of what you think this weekend. You're about to get the fuck out of here.
I think that's going to be a shootout.
Dude, it seems like the Bears always end up just like surging at some point in the game. There's
something to be said about them, and everybody knows how I feel about Caleb Williams, but again, with him, it's the same thing. It's between the years, not his talent. But anyway, they keep finding ways to win. At some point, that's not a fluke anymore.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not. I mean, because every time you think they're out of it, like, they come back and they find it. To Tom's point, they find a way to win. And there's something to be said for that.
But it can be tough to survive like that because
it's not the best way to survive.
And you're down 2 scores with 4 minutes left. You're not usually going to win those games.
Yeah. Something tells me if they get down 10 points to McVay and Stafford, they ain't coming back. Not if they better not, because I don't think because McVay and Stafford will keep going. He's an offensive. He doesn't take his foot off the gas. So at least McVay doesn't. So I mean, I don't think they're going to stop if they, you know what I mean. That's why I think it's going to be a 34-31 type game.
Oh, big.
I do. I'm saying that, and again, I think the Bears they have that gene. They're going to stay in the game unless they turn it over.
I kind of want to pick the Bears, but like the logical part of me thinks that the Rams are going to.
Well, at some point, the quarterback has to matter here, and Stafford is the better quarterback.
Absolutely.
So to your point, and that's usually when this happens. That's why the Buffalo-Denver game, while Denver on paper should beat them, there's this whole Josh Allen versus Bo Nix thing. Plus, Buffalo can actually run the ball. They have a running game. And on the road, that's the number one thing you need to win the game, is be able to run the ball and eat the clock. Buffalo
with Cook and
I'm saying Buffalo actually can do that. That's the one thing they really do
well.
But
the Broncos' defense is number 2 against the run.
It is. It's strength on strength.
So
that's going to be interesting.
I have a feeling it's going to be a Josh Allen rushing type of night.
Might be.
You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm thinking because they can't beat him on the outside. I mean,
Khalil
Shakir has got like 700 yards. He's their leading receiver.
Like a lot of RPOs.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. I could see that as being a game plan.
Well, that's the run game.
They're just and then the mystique of Josh Allen. They're kind of love them some Josh Allen on the media right now, right?
And then you've got
everybody out of the way. He's the good story. You know,
I feel like Jacksonville gave them that game though.
Yeah.
I know everybody
Yeah.
was kind of in
They
love
kinda
with
did.
what Allen did.
Right. They love this dude.
The
man.
Jags
Yeah,
made
yeah.
like several mistakes
And I'm not saying he's not
that
good.
cost them the game.
See,
It's
here's
just
why
something
I
they've
think
kind of tagged on to
Denver's
lately.
here's why I think Denver. You just said it. The coaching in Denver is far superior to Jacksonville. It really
I liked it. I liked
well,
it.
Jacksonville rookie head coach.
I'm
he
saying
did a good job.
Sean Payton
but-
has won a Super Bowl. He's been in a lot of playoff games. He's got experience. This guy didn't. That's the one thing. I think this guy did a hell of a job this year, but he was a rookie head coach with no playoff experience, and I think it kind of showed. Now that doesn't mean I think he'll learn from it. He seems like that kind of guy. Yeah. So I think Jacksonville's in a pretty good place right now. I mean, obviously, you never want to lose a game at home.
Sure.
But they had a chance to win it. They were in it. They were ahead. It wasn't like they weren't in the game. They were.
But Denver's kind of like that team you were just talking about. They kind of find a way, man.
They find a way.
They're like, because you don't know, like, I'd have to look up who their stars are. Cortland Sutton.
Defense wins in the playoffs. I think a lot of people would say
R.J. Harvey
of the four.
Maybe. I don't even know. Like, that's the thing. Is like they're doing it with guys that
I think a lot of people would say of the four remaining AFC teams, Buffalo has by far the worst defense. It's not even close.
Yeah.
It's Houston, New England, and Denver.
Oh, yeah.
Those are three of the top six defenses in the
Who's
league.
the best?
I would say the Texans are overall, and then Denver and the Pats is
best
kind of,
defense.
is a toss-up.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Denver and the Pats is kind of a toss-up. Denver probably has.
Houston
better-
probably has the worst offense of all four.
Houston easily has the worst
Yeah.
offense.
Yeah,
And that's going to kill them.
Yeah.
Because they're playing an elite defense that, by the way, will turn you over.
Mm-hmm.
And if the Pittsburgh Steelers had an offense, they would have beaten them. They didn't have an offense. The dickhead that I said should have retired couldn't get it done. No surprise there. He's a fraud. He's a loser. Okay?
He's a loser.
Okay? And now again he's out on his all powerful ass again with nothing but excuses.
Who?
Aaron Rodgers. Loser. Total loser.
Oh, he's
So
Yeah, but he won the division. He's a winner.
Baltimore lost that. They lost. They didn't
So
win.
Baltimore's a loser.
They're both losing.
Yeah, but he didn't lose the division.
Did I not say there's levels to losing? Just like there's levels to Lofies. We have trophy Lofi, we have the quarterfinal Lofi, we have the regular season Lofi, we have the last second Lofi. We have a ton of Lofies.
Lots of loaves.
Lots of Lofies.
Just bread everywhere.
Hey, there's lots of losers. Lots. Draymond Green, loser. 4-time champion, fucking loser.
Yeah.
Loser.
He's
Biggest-
a real loser.
He's the biggest dick going. He's the biggest dick since Bill Laimbeer. Okay? Like,
Yeah, I'd say that. I'd say that's pretty
I
good.
just don't like the word
That's
loser.
what you call him.
That's what it is. I think I just don't like the word loser. I think that's what it is.
Well, you're going to get used to it.
Because I think Draymond's a dick.
Yeah.
Loser.
I don't think he's a loser.
But he's a winner. Which Final Four, 2 Final Fours, and you know what I'm saying? Like, not a total loser, but he's a dickhead.
Yes.
I mean, he's always been nice to me when I've
You're too busy going, hey,
so then why are you
they're
calling
like,
him a
oh, yeah.
dickhead?
Huh?
So then why do you think he's a dickhead?
he is a dick.
Because of what he does?
Yeah, I just think some of the stuff is like it's like an odd switch with him. You know, he just loses his shit and kicks him off.
Was he like that at Michigan State or was too afraid of his?
No, it was great.
Because there's no one
When
like
I would
that
interview
on that
him, he'd be the first person I go to because he was a talker. I mean, he had great sound bites. So I'd be like, I remember I asked him one time, they were playing Michigan, and I was like, so what do the guys around here got to do to get motivated for Michigan? He had a great response. He goes, oh, if you need motivation to play and beat Michigan, you shouldn't even be here. You shouldn't even put the uniform on. And I was like, oh, that's a great line.
That's a great answer.
And I fucking used that at the 6
That's the
o'clock
most
news.
common answer of all time.
Well, it is, but it was
Is
it was
it
like
though?
you
'Cause
understood the
when you
rivalry.
hear it's like, yep, but you don't hear it very often.
Yeah, you hear guys
You don't
say
hear
that
very
all the
often.
time. You know.
Well, most guys,
We don't need any more motivation than we
you know,
already have.
but
No,
some
that's
guys,
not what he
guys
said.
will not-
He
yeah,
said
some
if you
guys
don't-
will
if
say.
their
If
rival,
you don't have motivation
play
playing
that team.
playoffs,
I asked him though. You remember, like dialing in, I said, what are the players doing? And then he just kind of took it a different way. But I think a lot of players would just answer, "Oh man, everybody's ready to go. They're here early." They would say what they're actually doing. But he was like, "Oh, well, if you even need that." You know what I mean? But it sounded great.
It
So I
does.
used it, right?
Sounds great.
But he's always been, I've met him twice and he was cool both times. But yeah, but some of the stuff I see on the court, I'm just like, it's unnecessary.
Well, the minute he gets on the court, he turns into a massive
Loser.
Psycho, yeah. Psycho.
Anyway,
But I still love him. Go green.
So yeah, we're going to pick these games going in order. The first one is at 4:00 tomorrow. That is the AFC. That is Buffalo at Denver. That's a nice way to start the weekend, don't you think? Buffalo.
It is Buffalo and Denver.
I agree with Tom on this. That Denver, to me, that is a complete team. And while the quarterback may not be as good as the one on the other side, he's not going to lose the game either. Bo Nix is not. This kid has been through a lot. He's got 2 playoff games under his belt. He's already won one. He's got a Super Bowl coach behind him. I mean, yes, Peyton is a prick, but he's made the coach.
The biggest question is though, will the Denver defense contain Allen? Because if they do, the game. I mean,
I think they're going to hurt him.
Think so?
I think he's already pretty hurt.
I think they're going to. I
think
think
Texans play
it's.
them?
I think
Is it going to be like that?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think it is because that's an age. I'm just saying Denver has the speed on the outside to do this, and again, Buffalo does not have a number 1 receiver, and that makes it harder. I don't know how they. If you're a quarterback,
that was like a couple of baby mountains ago.
Isn't that like the second thing you get? Left tackle is 1, number 1 receiver is 2.
Yeah.
You have a quarter. Very
yes.
What's the
got rid of Stephon Diggs, and we're like, we know how to replace.
They have never replaced him.
No, we're good.
And
stick with the guys.
I think that's inevitably going to be Buffalo's downfall. This is where it bites them in the ass. Because Denver,
Buffalo, they picked up an old receiver.
Yes, they did. It was.
Who was it? I saw him make a catch over the weekend.
Gabe Davis just got hurt.
It is a veteran.
Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman's still there.
No.
He's a vet that you hear his name and you know it.
Not,
and I was
not Amari Cooper.
Cooks.
Brandon
Cooks.
I was like, he caught a pass the other day.
He's still there?
I was like, I thought that was
He had
James
7.
Cook.
Yeah.
He had 7 1,000-yard seasons in a row with 6 different teams.
I know. I was gonna say he played for a lot of teams.
Mercenary. He was a mercenary.
Yeah.
We went to the Super Bowl with him and didn't resign. We were like, what are you doing? Resign him.
Yeah, he's in New Orleans. He played in Dallas.
Every team he comes in,
Yeah.
1 year deal.
catches 100 balls
And
or
leaves.
whatever,
And leaves.
Yeah,
I've never seen anything like
That's crazy.
And he's good. He goes,
Yeah.
I've never seen a player do this.
I heard them saying Cooks. I was listening to it on the radio. I was walking. I heard them saying Cooks.
You're thinking it's James.
I thought it was
Brandon
James
Cook.
Cook.
Yeah, Brandon
Yeah.
Cooks.
And then I held up my phone and looked at it. I was like, Brandon Cooks, holy shit.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm saying.
So you guys like Denver?
I think Denver do.
I like Denver too.
Something to this is the other thing. Though.
3D.
I don't. Hold on a minute, because there's a lot of this that screams Buffalo Patriots trilogy too. Because to me, that's the other elephant in the room. Is I could see that happening.
The rig shit.
Because Josh Allen has.
What was the NFL want? You think?
Josh Allen has the ability to put on a cape.
Yes, that'd be the best.
And
Josh Allen, they want.
And I'm not saying that's going to happen tomorrow. I'm just saying that that's the one thing that can fuck it up is that Josh puts on his cape. It has one of those other words. He's had a few of them. I got to give it to him. He's had a few of them.
Don't give me the Josh.
So-
That's cable.
What?
That's like Matt. That's like calling him Matthew.
He also fucks up.
I know.
See, Matthew never fucks
But
up.
talking
But
about
Josh
the
does
cape
fuck
on,
up.
that's what they all said. Like, Dan Orlovsky, Joshua put his cape on. Joshua was all caped up.
Josh was super out. Super out.
So you like Denver,
but
that's good.
I like Denver. It's going to be close.
Oh, staying with Denver.
I'm saying
the
that
old switcheroo.
I was trying to say the temptation to take Buffalo is because of this. The
Temptation.
temptation is out there.
What would you compare that temptation to? What would you say it's equivalent? The temptation of.
From that?
Yeah, like to take Buffalo is the same amount of temptation you have.
Is it the band temptation or is it like a weird temptation?
The
Is it like when you
temptation,
drive by
the
McDonald's?
temptation to pull into Hooters and get those Texas style 20
It's
for 20.
it's a
The
bad
wings you're talking about, right?
It's a wonderful
You're
temptation.
talking about the wings, right?
Yeah.
They're fucking real good.
Texas
That's
rub.
so
No,
random.
he was talking about the kids.
No.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Also that.
No, but
You're pulling to the fucking Hooters.
but it's funny.
Hooters again.
That's a really
Isn't that Dumb and Dumber? A Dumb and Dumber line?
No, but that's
I
a-
can't wait to get the wings.
that is so dialed in because he was like the Texas style.
The
I was
Texas
just
rub.
there and I was like, I'll try
rub is
those.
phenomenal.
Look
at
yeah.
I'm
That
not
is so finite that you just said that. I
If
was
you
like,
are going there for the
yeah, those were
scenery,
really
I'm
good.
not knocking you.
Yeah.
Believe me,
The wings are fine.
I love the scenery. That's not the point.
Yeah.
That Texas style rub is fucking phenomenal.
Hey, it's pretty good here, bro.
It's-
like
I'm
the
saying.
scenery's pretty
So
outstanding.
anyway, we got 3 Denvers on that one. Switching to Saturday
My wife
night,
agrees.
which would be the trilogy of the Seattle-San Francisco series. If you've seen these first 2 games, this might be the nail biter of nail biters.
NFC West matchup.
And
on
the
a
thing is,
Saturday
the best
night.
part about it is he hates the NFC West.
Love that NFC West.
But he does acknowledge both these teams are actually really good.
Yeah.
And
Well, the annoying part though is we get 2 NFC West matchups in a row. That's kind of annoying.
Kind of, yeah. I
With
get
the
it.
Rams in Chicago.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I get
That's
it.
how good the
Well,
damn-
not Rams in Chicago with.
And then you get San
last year.
Francisco,
Last
yeah.
year, what did we have?
Who was it last year?
I'm sorry, last week.
Last
I
week.
don't think we did. No,
It was for the division. It was
2 weeks.
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Okay.
It was them for the division.
So if this week though, if Seattle wins and the Rams win, then NFC Championship would be
the 49ers lost Kittles.
I think it's going to.
Is that what costs them this? Or do they still have enough?
I think even with Kittles, they would have lost.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Because they had Kittles 2 weeks ago, right?
I don't know.
I think they did. Didn't he tear his shit this game?
This past game.
Yeah, but there was somebody else they didn't have, though.
Well, who's
the receiver on the outside, the big one?
Juwan Jennings?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think they didn't have him 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they got him
The one
back.
that threw the touchdown?
This week.
That was fucking nice.
That was sweet.
He's a good receiver.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got 1,000.
Well, that's why they were finally like Brandon Ayuk. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, bye. So, all right. So, and I see what you're saying because it is in Seattle. Seattle's been great at home all year. They've got the better defense. Seattle, I think, has the better defense.
Oh, without a doubt.
So
Sam Darnold's kind of like the Josh Allen of the NFC. He's kind of a loafer in the playoffs.
No, he is not nearly as good as Josh Allen.
No, I'm saying kind of a loafer when it comes to loafing in the playoffs. The Josh Allen usually
But he's only
loses.
been there
once
last year. And
last
this
year.
He's not.
But he's also a loafer for a good loss. Like, of course.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
If you can tell me,
beating the Niners 2 weeks ago, I think was his path.
But I don't. But
Sam Darnold.
what I was going to say is, I don't think Sam Darnold and
he caught himself against
Josh Allen.
I
I don't think they
unloafed himself there.
I don't think they get simultaneous loafs this week. I think one of them wins. One of them moves on.
Who? I think
Sam Darnold actually gets it done this time. I'm actually going to pick Seattle.
Yeah.
I think they're going to get it done, and I think Kittle's being gone is going to hurt them.
It's going to hurt them. I think it's going to hurt them.
Of course.
Yeah, because it's not just losing a player.
The energy.
It's his status on the team, and it's a playoff game on the road. That's like a double whammy.
Yeah, that hurts.
I think that hurts them more than it probably would in a regular season game. I'm just saying. So I think we all agree on Seattle. Going to Sunday afternoon, this is the big one in this household, the Patriots and the Texans. Look, that Texans defense is every bit as good as everybody says it is. But I know the Patriots can score 17 points on it. And I don't think they would even need that much because the big problem in this game is the Texans offense. It is nowhere. The other three level units are all elite. The Texans defense, the Pats defense, and the Pats offense, they're all top 10. They're all top 5. Okay, basically. But that Houston offense is 22, 23.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the Pittsburgh defense rank?
When they're healthy, they were, I think, top 10.
Okay.
When they were healthy. They lost Watt for a while.
But they had Watt last week.
They got him back. Mm-hmm. Look at that game was 10-6. It was 2 turnovers.
Jalen Ramsey.
They held that offense to 17 points. The defense for the Texans scored 14 points.
Yeah, no. I'm saying
Aaron fucked up.
Pittsburgh. That's why I was asking about the Pittsburgh defense because they made C.J. Stroud look terrible.
I'm saying,
and
Pat's
Patriots
defense is
better
way better. So they're way better than them. And
that
again, I've never heard say what you want about Orlovsky as a player, but as an analyst, he's as good as they come. And for him to say that he's looking at a tape of the Patriots secondary and he doesn't know what fucking coverage they're in, and he keeps
going back to this.
I'm just saying, if he can't figure it out, you're going to tell me C.J. Stroud's going to figure it out?
Well, yeah.
Oh, with no.
C.J. Stroud's a good quarterback in the NFL.
He's not going
to. Dan Orlovsky never was.
He didn't look like a good quarterback last week. Well, he got lucky.
Oh, come on, C.J. Stroud's a good quarterback.
He's all right.
He's all right.
Yeah, he's all right. I mean, I want
better than Dan Orlovsky ever was.
Yes, I agree. I agree with that.
As an analyst,
I want C.J. Stroud to be better, but I feel like
we're not talking about analyzing. We're talking about reading the defense.
Well,
Dan Orlovsky proved he couldn't read a defense.
Actually, this is the first defense I've heard.
Why would you admit that on TV? Like, he sort of like self-clowned himself in a weird way. Orlovsky admitting that he couldn't read the defense.
It's the first time he's ever said that.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
You think?
Yeah, he's never said that.
He's said it 1,000 times in the NFL.
Yeah, as a player.
Yeah.
But as an analyst, I've never heard him say
that.
And that's kind of his job.
Right.
Quarterback comes off the field.
But as an analyst, you feel like he better know how to read film, right?
He's got to know how to read film.
Yeah, got to.
Basketball does he?
You can't.
Right, I don't know.
He might just a player, maybe he didn't.
The one thing he has
like to learn how to read film.
Yeah, usually.
I'm just fucking.
I mean, there's always the exception, Bart Scott.
Is it going to help me out in my job? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just saying that
You got to answer.
that
You gotta
Yeah.
I don't.
You gotta
CJ
answer.
Stroud,
Is he gonna help me
who
out?
has now lost his number
Sure.
one receiver, Nico Collins, is probably
Is he
not
gonna
going to
prop me up to
play.
my next step?
He's going to have to try and read that defense. That
I'm not
I think.
confident.
Well, let me ask you this: who's a better quarterback, CJ Stroud or Justin Herbert?
CJ Stroud.
Than Justin Herbert.
Ooh, I don't know. I'd pick
Justin.
Herbert.
But doesn't CJ Stroud have a playoff win?
So does Justin
two.
Herbert.
Justin Herbert has a
Justin
playoff
Herbert
win?
has-
He has
Actually, no, he only has one.
No, Justin Herbert hasn't won one.
He has one.
No.
No,
Remember he
because a
blew
lot of
that game
Dolphins
last
fans were like,
year,
I want everybody to stop with the whole we should have taken Justin Herbert thing. He hasn't won either. And that's a fair point.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's uber talented, and I like him, and I want him to be really
Yeah,
good.
but you
If I
rather
had
He's
to
fast
choose-
as
rather him
fuck.
than Tua.
If I had to choose him over CJ Stroud too, I'm taking him.
Dude, you guys would have been better off with him.
With him.
rather than
It's
Tua.
possible. Yeah, it's possible.
He's a better
Tua
quarterback.
was like on the verge of leaving the league with all the concussions.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Tua doesn't have the arm this kid.
And he was already, the thing that's crazy about Tua is he was already injured when they drafted him. Remember,
I would
he
argue.
blew out his
I would
hip.
argue Herbert's more talented than Tua physically.
He did.
He is.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. He's way
better-
faster.
He's better,
Yeah.
period, than Tua.
Yeah.
So to me, yeah, you'd have been a lot better off with him.
Maybe.
If the Chargers can take that team to the playoffs, they're dysfunctional in the front office too.
Yeah, they are dysfunctional.
They are.
And they
They really
actually hit home runs on a lot of guys, too.
No, they get it. They just can't
know.
keep it, or they
Yeah,
won't
yeah,
keep
yeah,
it.
or they won't
Fuck
keep
it
it.
is. I don't
Yeah,
get it.
yeah.
I mean, but the Chargers
That's
are
where
doing
Martin Chokapuke
And
was used to be.
Marty Chokapuke. But who has a winning record also, by the way?
What's his name? Shatner.
Marty Chokapuke. So anyway, I think the Patriots win this game, and we're talking. This could be a 10-7.
And it's going to be
It's gonna be ugly.
like 17.
It's going to be ugly. The one thing that I give the Pats hold out for is they might, because I think C.J. Stroud is going to have a couple of turnovers. And they got a short field. I'm telling you, this is the problem.
Pick six, Fumbleina.
Both are possible with this kid.
Skuparuski.
Both are possible.
Oops.
Vrabel knows it. Vrabel knows it. I'm telling you right now that they're going to have a hard time getting to midfield with this Pats defense. The only chance the Houston Texans have in this game is if Drake May turns the ball on. If he plays just a clean game, they're not losing. Pats are not.
Yeah.
They're not. So, and it won't be a high-scoring game, but the Pats
So,
defense, they won't. If the
New England and Denver, then.
New England and Denver
final.
will be, and that'll be a classic out in Denver. And in the NFC, it will be.
NFC West.
Well, we didn't pick the last game.
We picked the
Rams,
Rams.
We didn't talk about it yet.
Oh, we
just
didn't
said,
talk about
no,
it.
we just said it was going to be a shootout. This is the
I
last
think I
one.
might have said it.
Because the Pats are the first game on Sunday. This is the second one. We didn't do it.
Oh, okay.
This is the 6 o'clock game.
This
is
is going to be the Sunday night game.
this
This is
is
the
the-
Rams.
yeah. Well,
I'm
it's at 6
surprised that
o'clock.
was the
Bears.
Rams, Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
I think the Rams are going
I think
I
the
do
Rams are
too.
going to win this game.
Stafford.
This is a type of game.
I kinda wanna believe that-
16 degrees.
I kind of want to believe that the Bears do something crazy again because it's a cool story.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't know, the Bears like scream.
Look, I am rooting for Seattle and Chicago because to me, if the Patriots were to get to the Super Bowl, those would be the two best matchups for them. Either one of them. So I am personally rooting for those two teams.
Patriots are who?
If the Pats get to the Super Bowl, the two best matchups out of the NFC for them would be Chicago or Seattle.
Yeah.
It would be. In terms of their best chance to win the Super Bowl. I'm not saying they couldn't beat the other two, but they'd have a better chance against these two offset.
Okay.
That's all. But I think
I
San
think you
Fran,
guys would beat the Niners.
it'd be a hell of a
Rams, I think, would give them a problem.
Rams
That would be actually a good Super Bowl,
Although,
maybe.
man, I'll tell you what, Vrabel against McVay, that'd be a chess.
That'd be a fucking good match.
That'd be
That'd
good.
be good.
That'd be like Belichick versus Mike Martz back in the day. That was what
Yeah.
I think Drake May would be able to touch that.
because he has Josh McDaniels. This is the thing. Josh McDaniels is the other factor in this, and this is why I think the Pats have a shot at this because they've got when these Super Bowl teams that usually win, it's the coach, the OC, and the quarterback. They've got those three right. And the thing is, the Pats defensively are just as good. They are. They're probably the most balanced team left in this thing, if we're being honest, because they're in the top 10 in both off. At the end of the year, they were 7th on offense and 7th on defense, and they were banged up to close out the year on defense. So they're the most balanced team, and I think Vrabel might be the best coach left, other than McVay.
Mm-hmm.
So they have that advantage. That's why I'm picking them. But Chicago, LA, I think Tommy's right here. That LA. Because I think this is where Caleb Williams eats shit because Stafford's going to play a really good game.
Yeah. Ben
Stafford's
Johnson.
gonna-
Ben Johnson can be proud though. What he did with Chicago. Chicago's usually a bummy ass squad.
No, he's
man.
turned it around in 1 year like Vrabel
Yeah,
has.
that's
He's like
incredible,
one
man.
notch
Yeah.
below what Vrabel's done.
Yeah,
And if
absolutely.
he could win and Vrabel could lose.
Yeah,
Dude, and the crazy part is they were one more bad season there away from Caleb Williams being like
like
People-
Justin,
right,
yeah,
people
like Justin
vote.
Fields type
Exactly.
shit. Like just get rid of him.
He's reined him
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
has
yeah.
reined
He's
him in.
helped him.
Yeah.
He's helped him a lot.
Yeah, for sure, for
He has
sure.
reined him in. The kid doesn't. The kid still makes mistakes,
Well,
just
yeah,
not as many.
yeah.
But then you wonder, you start to wonder, man, were we that good because we had Ben Johnson? Well, I'm talking about we the Lions.
Coaching does
Well,
well.
offensively,
I mean,
Yeah,
to go
that
to the
hurts you.
Bears,
that hurts
and
you.
fucking ball out like that.
There's
like,
no way that
goddamn.
there's no way that didn't hurt you.
Yeah, it didn't hurt us letting Aaron Glenn go to the Jets.
No, you got to
Right, that was fine.
because your defense was always giving up points.
And exactly because
I never understood
he
that.
was. Yeah. You're right. Because it's Aaron Glenn and Shepard much
was a
better.
bunch of losers before.
Shepard much better, which is great.
They're
He's
still
Calvin
losers.
Shepard.
Is
They,
that who's there?
Miami interviewed him too for head coach. Calvin Shepard. Yeah. He's played for the Lions. I mean, that was just, I mean, can we say it on camera? I think that was their Rooney interview. You know what I mean? Because they have to have that. Which is sad that we even have to bring that up.
So we like.
And I shouldn't have. That was an asshole move for me to bring it up, but whatever.
I thought it was a roommate. I mean,
But Shep's cool. He's a good dude.
I hear them talking about it. I mean, yeah, I don't like when they do the interview like, oh, we've got to interview a person of color. Get him in. Like,
Yeah,
you should be interviewing more seriously than that, in my opinion.
I agree.
But at the same time, even sometimes when that happens, it creates an opportunity. Because people say that's what happened with the Steelers
Yeah.
and Tomlin.
That's what they wanted because
they didn't bring him in
of their
serious.
rule.
They didn't bring him in seriously. They brought him in as a Rooney Rule interviewer and then interviewed him with like,
and he was
holy
like,
shit, this guy's
awesome. Way beyond what we're looking for.
So
Yeah.
even when teams are doing it like that, which I think is wrong anyway, but it still at least gets somebody in front of them from that doesn't look like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a good thing overall, but you know, it's also shitty when you do interviews just like because you
have to. Yeah.
You know, it's like give somebody a real shot or
not.
Don't fake like you're
Yeah. And being in recruiting, I mean, you would know that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You should know that.
Yeah.
You got to give people a fair shake, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's their livelihood. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You should anyway.
But at the same time, even
all that shit still happens.
It does.
Well,
It's sad.
But even though a rule like that sometimes kind of gets shit on, it's still better having it, in my opinion, than not.
I don't want to forget to give that back to you.
Okay.
I used it all, but it was wonderful.
Oh, is it dead?
All right,
It
so
is.
we've got
It was
advancing to
pretty
the
dope.
conference championships real quick. We've got the Rams and the Seahawks in the NFC, and we've got Patriots Denver in the AFC. We're going to come back, segment 3, NBA update. What is going on with the Knicks? Is this trade for Giannis going to happen? Are the Lakers ever going to learn how to play defense? And
The Mets signed Bo Bichette.
the Mets signed Bo Bichette, and we'll talk about it
It's our
all.
best signing yet.
We'll talk about it
Freestyle
all.
Friday, we can do whatever we
Whatever you
want.
want. Hit the button. We're coming right back. Freestyle. I got to get another coconut. Want another coconut?
I mean, absolutely.
Yeah. Coconut.
Another cocoa.
Coconut.
Gum,
You know, I was never a fan of calling it cocoa. We always went hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate?
I don't. They're both. It works.
Cocoa,
I'm
hot
not- I'm not
chocolate.
opposed-
Are you a cocoa or a hot chocolate?
I'm a coconut.
I'm a hot chocolate.
But it's okay.
I think I always call it a hot chocolate too.
The yin and the yang. Cocoa hot chocolate.
But I can go either
Segment 3.
either way.
Segment 3.
No, I mean, cocoa and hot chocolate are pretty much the same size.